A very happy morning to everybody. This is our English language period and today we are going to start with conjunctions. What is conjunction? Basically, these are words that join two sentences, words or phrases. So, we can call it joining words also. Okay, so let's understand again children what conjunction does. It join words, sentences together. Yes, conjunctions has power. What kind of power children? Power to join or to connect words, phrases and sentences. In a simple words, we can say conjunctions act like a glue. Act like a glue in grammar. Okay, and what we stick with this glue? We stick words, phrases and sentences. Okay, so it is right to say conjunctions are joining words. Now let's see children what is definition. A conjunction is a word used to join words, groups of words, that is phrases and sentences. Yes, now let's understand conjunctions with the help of examples. Now children, with the help of few examples, let's understand conjunctions little more. Example 1. Suppose this is lunchtime and you are hungry. Your mom is asking you, do you want rice for lunch? Do you want chapati for lunch? So what your mom is asking children? Do you want rice for lunch? Do you want chapati for lunch? Now children, if you will see here, the speaker mom is asking both the questions from you only. Yes, from you only. So instead of asking two questions, instead of asking two questions, here we can ask one question. And how we are going to ask one question? We will combine this question. We will join these questions. We will join these questions. How we are going to join? So here children, in this condition, conjunctions play very important role. What kind of role? It is going to glue both the sentences. How? How it is going to stick? Children, here in this sentence, conjunction, glue conjunction is not going to stick to objects. Here conjunction is going to stick or connect or join two sentences. Okay, or we can say two words. How we are going to do it? Let's see. Now children, on the screen, see there are two sentences. First you have to find out what is common in both the sentences. Like, do you want for lunch? Do you want for lunch? In both the sentences, do you want for lunch is common. Yes, and what is different? Rice and chapati. What is different children here? Rice and chapati. So what we are going to do? We are going to join these two words. How? With the help of joining words, that is conjunction. Now children, see here. We will write, do you want for lunch once. First what we will do? We will write, do you want and for lunch once. Yes. Now we will add rice and chapati. So how we are going to add? Do you want rice or chapati for lunch? So how we are joining these two words? We are joining these two words with the help of or. With the help of or. So what is or here children? Or is conjunction. So you can see here in the given sentence, it is joining two words, rice and chapati. So earlier there were two different questions. do you want rice for lunch or do you want chapati for lunch? But we can simply ask one question by giving choice. Do you want rice or chapati for lunch? Yes. So children, when we use or, that means we are giving choice. We are giving choice. So children, understood how conjunction helps? So conjunctions helps, the words that we use for expressing choice between two alternatives that are, children see here in yellow color. Let me take pen, children. Yes. Or, otherwise, else, either or, neither or. These are the commonly used conjunctions that express choice. Between two things or alternatives. This is clear, children? So, what are the conjunctions that are commonly used for expressing choice? Or, otherwise, else, either, or, neither, or. Now, let's take few examples. Now, so children, here you can see we can either walk down or take a bus. We can either walk down or take a bus. Yes. Now next example. Hurry up, else you will be late for school. Hurry up, else you will be late for school. In other way we can say, hurry up, otherwise you will be late for the school. Next example. Kavita is neither lazy nor careless. So this is clear, children? Now children, let's take second example. It rained heavily. It rained heavily. It did not get flooded. So children, here on the screen we are having two sentences. Yes, it rained heavily means there was a heavy rainfall. It did not get flooded. In spite of heavy rain, it did not get flooded. So children, if you see, heavy rain means lot of water. Lot of water means flood. Okay, but here, in spite of heavy rainfall, there was no flood. So here we are having two different ideas, two different sentences. So children, here we are going to join two different ideas or two different sentences in one sentence. Okay, so how we are going to do it? Let's see. It rained heavily, but, B-U-T, but it did not get flooded. I'm repeating again, children. It rained heavily, but it did not get flooded. So children, here in this sentence, that joining word, the word which is joining both the sentence is but. But is that word, that conjunction which is joining two sentences here. What kind of sentences? The sentences which is having different idea, which is opposite to each other. Heavy rainfall means flood. But here children, heavy rainfall is there but flood is not there. So two different ideas, two different sentence here is joined, is connected by conjunction but. Is it clear? So but, we use conjunction but we use to express different ideas. Okay, to join different ideas or to connect different sentences. Now children, let's see what are the different conjunctions that we use to express different ideas. Conjunctions that express opposition or contrast. Opposition or contrast means children different ideas. Okay, between two sentences. What are they? They are but. still, yet, nevertheless, whereas, while, only. But, still, yet, nevertheless, whereas, while, only are the commonly used conjunctions that express different ideas, that join two different sentences. Now children, let's take few more examples. I was angry. I was angry, still I did not scold him. I was angry, still I did not scold him. Now let's take another example. Rice, this is rice field. Rice needs plenty of water. Plenty of water, whereas cotton needs black soil for growth, for cultivation. Okay. Now children, so what are two different ideas? Rice needs lot of water. Okay. But what is the requirement of cotton? Black soil. Or if we don't want to use, what is the other conjunction that we can use? Rice needs plenty of water while cotton needs black soil for cultivation. Clear? Now let's take one more example. Prem Chand is quite rich. Prem Chand is quite rich. Yet he is not contented. Yet he is not happy. So children, these are the examples that shows how conjunction relate to different ideas. How conjunction connects to different ideas. Now children, let's take third example. Sujata came here. She told me the truth. Sujata came here. She told me the truth. So children, here in both the sentence we are talking about one girl. We are talking about one girl. And who is that girl? That girl is Sujata. Sujata came to her friend and she told her truth. So these two informations are given in these two sentences. Now we will simply combine these two sentences and we will make one sentence. How we are going to combine this sentence? These sentences with the help of joining words that we call it conjunction. Okay. So when we simply combine or join or connect facts or sentence which is having equal importance, okay, then we use word and. Now see how we are going to do it. Sujata came here. Sujata came here and told me the truth. Now children, Sujata came here and told me the truth. Children, I have skipped this word she. Why? Because she and Sujata both are same person. They are not different. They are only one person, one girl. So here we are talking about only one girl. Okay. That is why what is there? Sujata came here and told me the truth. And what conjunction we are using here, children? We are using conjunction and. We are using conjunction and to combine these two sentences. So children, and is a conjunction that we simply use to join facts, or we can say to join sentences having equal importance. Is it clear? Let's see what are the different conjunctions that we use for joining such kind of sentences. Conjunctions that simply add one statement or fact to another are and, both, and, as well as, no less than, not only, but also. So children, these are the conjunctions that simply add equal importance sentence which are equally important, or they add facts. Okay, what are these conjunctions? And, both, and, as well as no less than, not only, but also. These are the commonly used conjunctions. Now let's take example. Now, Diya. Diya is both intelligent and hardworking. Diya is both intelligent and hardworking. Let's take another example. The captain as well as crew member has arrived. The captain as well as the crew arrived. Okay, now let's take one more example. The train was not only late. The train was not only late, but also fully packed. The train was not only late, but also fully packed. So children, these are the few examples of conjunctions that add same kind of a sentence or facts. Clear? Now children, let's take one more example. He will buy the BMW. He will buy the BMW. He has money. So children, here we are having two sentences which is giving two information. First, that he will buy BMW. Second, he has lot of money. He has that much money that he can buy BMW. Okay, now we are going to join these two sentences in one sentence. Now let's see which conjunction we are going to use for joining these two sentences. Now, he will buy BMW for, F-O-R, for he has the money. So conjunction we are using here children is for. Okay, he will buy BMW for he has the money. That means he has lot of money that he can buy BMW. Is it clear? Now children, in such sentences where we make opinion on the basis of information. Now children, here what we do, we make opinion on the basis of information we are having. For joining such sentences, let's see what are the different conjunctions we use. Conjunctions by which one statement or fact is inferred. Inferred means children, on the basis of few information making opinion. Okay, on the basis of few information we make opinion. Okay, to join such sentences we use conjunction for, so, therefore. We use conjunction for, so, therefore. So these are the commonly used conjunctions. Yes. Now children, let's take few more example. He missed the bus. He missed the bus. Therefore, he took taxi. I am repeating children. He missed the bus. Therefore, he took taxi. Okay. Now next is they did not do their homework. They did not do their homework. So they were punished. So they were punished. So these are the few examples children. Now, so I believe conjunctions are clear to you all. Thank you. Stay blessed.